Hey guys, welcome back to another shaky cam production. I was just sitting around, man, and I was like, man, there are so many phones to choose from that we really are. It's almost like as a consumer, this is what we wanted, but it's getting kind of difficult, man, because the specs in phones are getting so much better. The pricing on phones is fantastic right now. You can really find some great phones for under $400. I mean, I'm talking about some good phones. Let's just bump it up a little bit, under $500, and that goes all the way down to $100. You can actually find some really good phones. And this video is a quick discussion video. I wanted to know what you think the ultimate smartphone specs should be. So I want you to list below in the comments of this video. Now, I've done videos like this before, but the market is changing, man. So we no longer have to spend $700 on a phone to get some pretty decent specs, or to get what's current. We can just spend $400 and we can get what's current. So below in this video, I want you to type in briefly, like, give me your processor, your specs, or just whatever you think. You don't have to be very detailed, but I know someone will. But give me your specs on your size screen, how big a battery, what you actually want in the device, and let's talk about it. I want you guys to compare from what my specs on the ultimate device will be, and I'm going to tell you in this video right now. But tell me below in the comments, what do you think is the best combination for a device that would fit you? Now, some people, give your opinion on what it is. I mean, everybody's not going to want a 6-inch phone, and everybody's going to laugh probably at the people who say I want a 4-inch phone. But my audience is a wide variety of people, and so I respect all those comments, and I have all different sizes of phones. So with that being said, let me tell you what my ultimate device will probably look like. I would definitely have dual front firing speakers for sure. And I would have to have some kind of audio enhancement with that. And my screen size would probably be about a 5.8 or so. That'll be a sweet spot for me, because I got those dual front firing speakers on there, and I don't want to have too big of a phone. But dual front firing speakers, a 5.8-inch display, whatever the latest processor is at the time, whether it be 821 or Exynos. I would like to have an Exynos 8900 in my phone. It doesn't have to be a Samsung phone, but if I could have an Exynos processor in there, 8900 or a 9000 series, that would be great. And if it has to be a Snapdragon, I'd want the 823, which isn't officially announced yet. The 821 is, but I would definitely like, in the Snapdragon variant, the 823 if possible. As far as RAM goes, I would definitely want at least 6 gigs of RAM. Thanks to the OnePlus 3, we know how efficient and how smooth and fast a phone can be. So I would definitely want at least 6 gigs of RAM. And onboard storage, I would enjoy 256. I don't have to have an SD card with 256. That would be fantastic. Some waterproofing or water resistance at least. As far as the body goes, I would like an all metal body if possible. No Gorilla Glass on the back, definitely. Now, I would definitely like at least a metal back. I gotta have at least a metal back, right? I can't have a metal front, but a metal body is what I would like to see on my ultimate device. And battery-wise, I want at least 4200. At least 4200. And before you say this is going to be a thick device, no, because there's plenty of devices out there that have really big batteries and they're not very thick at all. In dimensions, I'm kind of open for that. I just don't want a really thick phone. But at the most 9 millimeters, and that's still really thin. The dual front firing speakers, the display technology would have to be Super AMOLED at least. Hold this. At least Super AMOLED display. That would be great. Remember, this is a shaky cam production this time. At least Super AMOLED display. I don't need 4K on my screen. I would just take Quad HD. That would be great. And so I covered memory 256, screen Super AMOLED 5.8, dual front firing speakers, metal body, Exynos 8900 or 9000 or Snapdragon 823 if possible, battery at least 4200. A little bit of water resistance and things like that. As far as cameras go, I would want the cameras that are on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge or the Note 7, which are the same, bump it up, do something with it. You know, I haven't got my iPhone 7 at the recording of this video. My iPhone 7 Plus and 7 are en route. So, you know, I don't have them on hand yet, so I can't really tell you how great those cameras are, but I'm sure they're going to be really fantastic. But I still probably would want the cameras that are on the Note 7 or the S7 Edge to be a part of my device. USB Type-C, obviously. So those are some things that I can point out off the top of my head for my ultimate device. What is your ultimate device? Leave it in the comments, and let's have a great discussion. I've done a video like this before, but it's now coming to the end of 2016, and things are really getting good. Pricing is really important. Oh, price. I wouldn't want my device to cost more than $550. So there you have it. It's your man Jay Will. That's my ultimate device at the recording of this video. So let's see what yours is. Tell me in the comments, and I appreciate a good discussion, guys. Let's do it.